Hi, guys. It's good to see you. As you notice, I'm not going to talk about the fire. Uh, Gosh, I got to quit giving excuses. But what happened is I cooked after I got off and was going to get on and tell you about the first fire. I cook stew. And remember, when I cook, I'm cooking for 8 people. And I cooked and I cooked. We didn't eat till 7:30. The stew, they said, was delicious. So one for me. But I gotta try, and I swear to you guys, I gotta try to get on every day at a set time. It's not easy with my nutty family. Some of you out there, like Penny, who watches me, she knows. I got a nutty family, demanding. I broke my toe, oh my goodness, like a week ago, and they wanted me to go out and help them. And I said, well, my foot's really hurting. I cooked for 4.5 hours and I showed him my toe and it was all swollen up. You didn't tell us. Well, yeah, I did. I told you I broke my toe. And then my daughter wanted me to take me to the hospital. Well, anybody that knows something knows you can't do anything with a broken toe. Tape it up with the other toe, but it's broken. No, well, you learn to live with it. At 79, well, I'll have to live in pain. I'm just saying it because it doesn't matter. But I just thought, I don't matter. I want to get online every day, no matter what, to talk to you guys. I hope you're doing good out there, Elizabeth. I keep praying for you and your family. Christine, I was supposed to mention your name. I never was got permission, but sorry. I pray for you, and I pray for you other guys out there that I don't know some of your names, but I do pray for you. I really do, because I had 15 people online, and I'm really excited. Oh my goodness, it looks like I've got somebody online right now. I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, hi. And I haven't got my grandson to show me how to do that thingy majigger, bring it over on the screen over here. Hi. I see, what does it say? Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta learn more, guys. I really want to be able to use this box. That's what I call it. I want to use it a little more efficiently because I know guys like Tom Westman River, which all of you guys watch, is so good. He just saw it this morning because I told you guys I never do miss a day. If that guy can go down to that river every day, sicker than a dog at times, Lyme disease and everything he's got, plus he's got 5 girls that live with him. He's got 5 daughters. My goodness, I had one daughter. I used to go crazy, and it seemed like my wife was the one that was around, a scout leader and all that stuff. And so we had girls at our house pretty much all the time. We used to have we called them the Four Musketeers. We used to take them all snow skiing. By the time we got set up in our cabin, we'd be gone for like, 4 days. By the time we got set up in our cabin and everything ready to go, they allowed me to brush my teeth, which I had a full set at that time, in the kitchen. Wasn't that nice of them? My wife and 4 girls, that's 5. And I got to brush my teeth in the kitchen. So I understand, Tom. I don't know if he'll ever watch my show, but I really know what you're talking about. When you got that many daughters, that's crazy. I, I wouldn't have it any other way. I used to have a BALL ball with my basically they called me dad. So I had my daughter and 3 best friends. So we had a lot of fun. They were all really good skiers too. I taught every one of them, but they were darn good skiers. I was a lot younger in those days, guys. But I plan to talk about the fire tomorrow. I really, I do. I was going to get on a little early to tell you I'll do it later today. then my daughter said, "Hey, I need your help." And the next thing you know, I'm out there helping her again. So I said, "You guys have got to let me get online at set time." They said they're going to try. But they also said that yesterday and the day before and the day before. But it's okay. I don't get paid big bucks for this, and I just appreciate any one of you that. Oh, I do see it. Hi, Elizabeth. I see that you said hi, but I don't know how to make the other thing work. But hi, it's kind of cool. Um, I guess I'm gonna have to get him to show me how to push the right button and stuff. And it's kind of neat. That's the first time I ever saw it. Oh, there she goes. Hi, Pop. Man, that's really neat, Lisa. Thank you for showing me. I don't look to the right, my right. So it'd be that way, right over there. That's awesome, you guys. But I think you're gonna like this. I mean, you know me and stories anyway. I love telling stories, but and when I tell the story, it's more honest to goodness, just to more honor Jesus because it was sad. I'm not going to tell you it wasn't. I mean, I lost everything twice, and I'll get more into it in detail because I lost a lot. But you know what? I didn't lose my spirit. I didn't lose my soul. So they're good stories. I also got a lot of other stories, you guys. I know that you guys are out there that are older. Everybody can. We were just talking about this same thing, I believe. Yesterday I was talking to my son-in-law's dad. And the sad part is that you know what? They don't think us old people know nothing. And yet, I at an early age, I was attracted to older people because they had a wealth of knowledge, a wealth. And I keep telling the kids, you tap into those older people. I mean, my goodness. It's like I told you, I think I told this once before. You have to excuse my memory, man, but we were at my wife's grandmother's and grandfather's. And she wanted me to go, and I said, sure, I'll go meet your grandma and grandpa. And she says, they're storytellers, and I don't want to hang out too long. Well, oh my goodness. They started talking about coming over in a covered wagon. They got my attention. I love those two old people. And the stories they told about the Indians, it felt like I was in a movie. And my wife said, let's go, let's go, let's go. And we finally left. And it was really cute because both of them had earphones because they were both deaf. And if one started to take over the lead, the other one would turn off theirs. And then when that grandma would say, Grandpa, what do you think of that? What'd you say? And then he turned his on and then she turned hers off. Say, what'd you say? I mean, but they were really a cute, cute old couple. Back when her grandma died, we went to visit her at the hospital. And you know what she said to us? It was so amazing to me. She knew who Jesus Christ was. Why are you guys hanging around here waiting for an old woman to go home? Go home and get out of here. I know where I'm going. I hope you do too. And she had that spirit in her. You just knew she was at peace. You remember I told you guys I only had one grandma. One. My my dad's who died early, 5 months old. I lost him in an industrial accident. And she got diagnosed with cancer when she was 78 years old. That's just 1 year younger than me. And she told us, I saw your dad and your mom. I mean, excuse me, your dad and your grandpa. Because my grandpa died, my grandma's husband, my dad's dad. He died 2 months before I was born. And then I'm born, and my dad dies 5 months. Get me a hand right after I was born. And I saw both of them, and I'm pretty excited about going home. And I love you, my grandson, and you be a good boy. And the next morning, my aunt called me up and said, your grandma's gone home. But you know what? I didn't cry because I know where she is. Do I know for a fact? No, I don't. I just would, I'd like to tell everybody I believe she's in heaven with my dad and my grandpa. I didn't meet either one because I didn't know him. Apparently, he must have held me, but how would you know at 5 months old? He had died of in an industrial accident, and what I understand, I met the guy he saved. Long story short, he knocked a guy, and I'll get into a story like I forgot. I don't have to, but his best friend was working. They were both electricians. They had both come out of World War II and learned the electrical in the Navy. And somebody had turned back on the power that didn't know English. Okay. And 10,000 volts do not turn on. And my dad's best friend he looked over and he was being shocked to death. And my dad, apparently, my grandmother told me the story, was a crazy guy, which I think I was when I was younger. Ran at him like a football player and dove on him and knocked him out of the power, knocked him off the power lines. Only one problem. He fell into him, and there wasn't anybody left to knock my dad off. And he was burnt. What my mom told me, the only thing that wasn't burnt is the tips of his fingers and the tips of his toes. And he stayed alive for 2 weeks. He tried to stay alive. And he told my mom, again, on meeting, I got to stay alive for my son. But he didn't make it. But those are stories you hear, they're sad as a human being. But then when you hear somebody say, I'm going home to be with your grandpa and your dad, it's exciting. Again, is it true? Don't know. Never been to heaven. Never seen a dead person rise back up. But my grandmother said it, so that's neat. Again, I don't know. I don't even think I'm some kind of a weirdo, but it was kind of cool. But that's the kind of story. And like I said, I'm going to tell you about the fire. And I'm going to try to get back on. I think I'm going to do this because I've already told my daughter I'm going to get back on between 1 and 2. I really am excited about telling you this first story. It's crazy, but it's a really, I think, a good story because it represents what Jesus did for me, Bob Gary. And that's what I'm online for. And I know, Elizabeth, I've talked to you. One more soul. Right, Elizabeth? One more soul. We just want to save souls because we're about ready to fly, guys. And watch Tom from Watchman River. He's got a lot of really good information on what's happened over there. And I got to tell you, I believe what Tom's saying. We're very close to flying. Jesus Christ is coming back to get us, guys. So I'll let you go because I already took 14 minutes. I see I talk too much. But I love you guys. I love you, Elizabeth. Thanks for watching me. And you know what? You guys have a great and blessed day. And remember, this is the day that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in him. And I am, and I know you are. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. You 1 and 2. I'm trying. I love you.